That's like something you'd see in the Grand National. It's not a row. Getting my first wee run out in the Case. We're up at Carsehall farm near Lamavati. Lyons Contracts wanted to look at the K2, and so did the guys here at Carsehall, so thought we'd run it up for the day. It's good weather, getting close to the end of the season, so might as well get it out. Lyons Contracts have actually got the new 9.9 demo out, John Deere harvester, so getting a wee look at that too. That's the first time I've ever been in alongside a 9.9, and it seems to be able to lift stuff now. Just have to be careful here, there's a railway runs through this. Extra caution required. I have a mixed farm here. It would be arable land down in here. We're right on the sea wall. I believe reclaimed land down in here, so it would be very fertile. Dairy cows as well, so that's what we're putting in for today. You'll see something pretty unique in the pit here too, that there's not a lot of left about, but there's actually two of them here as red rock loaders, which is quite cool to see, something different. Running alongside a couple of H2 herons there, the day 16 tonne, so in theory this trailer should be holding a bit more. It's the same, we had them parked beside each other in the yard, and they're pretty much the same dimensions with the compaction. The K2 should be holding probably the same as an 18 tonne, really, that's what that's classed as, but within a 16 tonne dimension, so we'll see. It seems to be taking a bit more there, to be fair. This sort of type of grass it is here, it seems to compact very well. This was merged, the merger's up here doing a few demos, so it's actually merged. Seems to have done a good job of it there too, so two 30-acre fields here to put in, so I think that's one pretty much disappeared there, so the 9.9's not hanging about. Quite a unique New Holland here today as well. There's a 210 black wheels on it, it's quite nice, looks the part. There's a little Valtra N174 direct here as well. I think that's actually out in demo to the farmer here, so he said he's been quite keen to get a demo of a Valtra for a few years, and he's got his hands on one, so nice little tractor too. Case is nice. This is a Puma 175 CVX. That's your constantly variable transmission. This is the biggest and the short wheelbase that Case has to offer. I think I'm right in saying the 175's only offered in CVX. It's just full spec, this tractor. Very comfortable, very well finished about the cab. This works slightly different what I'd be used to in a constantly variable transmission. She is proportional, I think's the word, so you know it's not return to centre as in your tap 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 motion. This one is like you push. Probably something to get used to. It's smooth, it's nice. She seems to handle the trailer, seems to be handling it fairly well there. This is a heavier looking crop now. This will test the 9.9. As a savage row of stuff. That's harvester still doing 7k, and she's got a full set of knives in her. A lot of stuff coming out of that shit. Somebody's got a bit ambitious with the merger, I think. So Lyons Contracts are really just here today doing the chopping. The farmer here he's doing the rest of the job, so both parties wanted a look at the trailer, so it suited well. Good to get a look at the 9900 as well, John Deere's flagship. That's a load on, and we're not too far down the field. Fair load on to the field over there too. Puma knows she's pulling that, hey. Them's actually a couple of the first H2s was bought in Northern Ireland. The farmer was telling me it's coming up on 6-year-old now. Hard to believe them trailers are out 6 years. Looking very well, in fairness too. They've stuck the test of time well. It's just showing you how trailer technology's moved on too, with the likes of the compactors. Some stretch of ground, hey, when you're driving this distance and not being on the road, and you can set it 40k down a lane on a farm. Mental. The tractor seems to have plenty of power, in fairness. One wee criticism I would have is the steering lug. She's in 600 tyres at the front, and for haulage it takes that wee edge off them with the steering lug, but I suppose that's easy sorted if you're spec'ing one with a bit of haulage in mind, or it's a bit of an all-rounder. Maybe a 540 on the front would maybe be a better option, just to give you that better lug. I suppose that's where she's come from. She's probably been spec'd for arable use and the bigger tyre with the bigger sidewall and all to get her up off the ground is what you're needing for the, I think for the all-rounder, maybe kind of the same way we had the 230 New Holland we had at the time. We just spec'd her with a smaller tyre, and it left her seriously manoeuvrable. We feature this Puma has as the exhaust brake. I think all tractors should have it. Even on the road there, if you're driving it right, you're never reaching for the brake too much, and bound to be better for the tractor when you're not abusing the brakes all the time. Nothing like a strange farm and cameras on you and a strange tractor. Sure, pressures for tyres. That's the time you say something like that and then you grab a gate post out or put it on its side. Cool to see them two red rocks working together. But they're fair knowing that load coming out of the compactor. You would know it was heavy now. There's a helicopter over here, I think it's keeping an eye on us. That's a serious row of stuff. So that's been the merger, has rowed that, done 2 passes and made a row, but I would say that crop's been slightly too heavy because they've ended up rowing the rest of it just and like 9 metre, that would be 18 metre what they have in that row. It's maybe a wee bit ambitious, but here 9.9's not refusing it. Just do a couple more trailers maybe to keep them going now, but I'd say I'd be glad to see this sword in the trailers. What a place to work. That's unreal. Don't think it gets much better than this, to be honest. Flat fields, big harvester, big rows, nowhere near the road. Proper.